What's up, everybody? Well, today I'm here to show you another vacuum that's in my vacuum collection. As you may have guessed it, it is another Hoover Elite. As many people know by now, or for those of you who are just tuning in or are new to the channel, I love Hoover Elites. They are my most favorite vacuum. They pretty much started my love for vacuums. I grew up around them. My parents, my grandparents, and any of my family members have had some version of an Elite when I was growing up. And ever since then, I've grown a loving to them. And I always try to snatch one up whenever a good-looking one comes across my path. So today, I'm here to show you a more rare version of the Hoover Elite. Here I present to you what I like to refer to as the Hoover Runabout 200. What I have here is obviously a Hoover Runabout that was the first version of the Runabout based on the Elite 200. This, like I said, was the first version of the Runabout that was sold in '92. That was an exclusive thing to Kmart stores. Beforehand, they did their Elites to be Kmart models. They had like color contrast stripes in the outer bag, and like they were Elite 50, 60, depending on the model. And now they just switched them all over to the Runabout name, and this one was the first of them. So, how I got this vacuum, I ended up buying this from another collector on eBay. I bought this from Vacuums and Carpet Cleaner Guy, also known as Marco, the same one that sold me the Hoover Runabout Deluxe that I have rebuilt. And I bought this, and this thing was already in relatively good condition. Marco already has videos of this very vacuum on his channel, so if any of you want, you can go check him out. But I figured I would post my video of this vacuum on my channel, just to kind of give you my general overview of the cleaner. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So this is one of the early examples of the Runabout. So it has this really unique navy diagonal stripes across the outer bag, which I really love. It's pretty much the same texture as my Hoover Quick Broom 2 stick vac, model S2095. It uses this same style of navy blue stripes across its outer bag. And to get access to the inner bag on this, for any of the Elites that have the slide top bag, you just simply remove this spring on the front to release this clip forward, and then it slides off to either side. Then you can get access into your bag like inner bag like so. Which this is running the Hoover Type A HEPA bag. It's a generic Vacuum America clean bag. Filters out way better than even the genuine paper bags do, which is the reason why I like to run them. Because a long time ago, I originally did not have a liking for these soft bag Elites, and I preferred the hard bag ones a little bit better, particularly because all of them that I grew up with ran with low filtration bags. And the soft bag ones definitely were known to spew dust back in the air as they puffed up. But not much the hard bag models. So, but now since I know what high filtration bags are, I kind of like the soft bags a little bit better now. So as we move along down here, here is your edge cleaning on both sides. There's your nice Runabout name by Hoover. This is the early style Runabout logo before they introduced the Runabout logo with the little red scribble underneath the Runabout logo. So it's quite unique. And one thing I do like about these Elite 200 style hoods is that they are just basic. They're like the bare bones. You have no headlight, no carpet height adjustment. It just has that nice look knowing that it doesn't have any of those equipment. The only downfall I could say to something like this is the bumper is non-existent. Basically the bumper is this little like etched portion of the plastic, which unfortunately can get brittle and break over time, so that's the only downfall about these style of cleaners. But now let's go ahead and flip it underneath to show you the underside. Here is the brush roll that came with. It is a single row, and the bristles are in very good condition. They are very stiff, which is one nice thing about it. And the bristles do somewhat stick out far beyond the base plate, as you can kind of see. And also you will notice the sole plate design did change for this year. They went to this 3-bar sole plate instead of the single bar like early models, which I personally prefer. And that definitely seems to be what this brush roll was designed around. Hoover ran this for about a while, but before they added in the notches inside the brush bar to clear the sole plate. As you can see, some of the bristles do come into contact with the sole plate and do tend to grind off bristles. I have some other cleaners that have this same issue with their brush rolls, and see another one over here, but it's still, you at least get a length of bristles and that isn't cut off, so it does leave a little bit better carpet lines, even though that sometimes can still be a thing. And I say don't let the single row of bristles fool you. This thing actually cleans very good even with a single row brush roll. I would argue to say the agitation is about as similar as a dual row brush roll. Of course, the dual row will pick up a little bit better when it comes to pet hair, but the single row is still a pretty decent performer. And right here are your fixed wheels on the bottom for the front. It doesn't come with carpet height adjustments, so the head's just fixed at whatever height it's set at. And now let's go ahead and turn this thing on its back to show you the model number. This is Hoover Cleaner model U4283-970. 120 volts, 60 hertz. This has a 5.5 amp motor. Interesting that it says 5.5 instead of just like 5 flat. So early models did obviously come with the 5 amp motor, but this was the day and age where Hoover started phasing out of the 5 amp range of motors for these Elites, and this was the last of them. That along with the non-Kmart Elite 200. And the serial date for this, for those of you who do not know how to serial date these Hoovers, the first 4 digits decode the month and the year. The first and second is the month, third and fourth's the year. So this vacuum was made in 04 of 92. So it was made in April of 1992. It's bag type A. Belt model is 38528-027, now known as 38528-040. The Hoover Cleaner for the Hoover Company of North Canton, Ohio, for household use only, made in the USA. That is one thing I love about these old Hoovers, is that they're US made. You will never find any cleaner that's made in the US today. Mexico if you're lucky. But everything is being outsourced to China now to mostly cut costs. But for now, let's go ahead and get to the part you guys have been wanting to see, and that is the releasing of the cord and the turning on and running of it. Unfortunately, the cord is not the longest because this is an entry-level cleaner, and this is only like, I think, a 24-foot cord. So we plug this guy in. And for right now, let's go ahead and turn the cleaner on, and we'll give you a demo of it running. In typical Elite fashion, the power switch is down on the side of the cleaner, which is a little plastic rod that runs down into where a main rocker switch resides in the valley of the motor. And now let's go ahead and show it to you cleaning. And before I turn it on, typical Elite fashion, these things are pretty loud when they're running, so headphone users, I would advise turning down your volume. So, here we go. What a great cleaner. Runs very nice and smooth. It's just so simple cleaner. No height adjustment or attachments or a headlight. It's just pretty much your typical Spartan example of a Hoover Elite. Well, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video of the rare Hoover Runabout 200. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.